Hi, everybody. Happy Sunday. I hope you're enjoying your Sunday. Today, we are diving into the FMCG sector. I believe a few days back, uh, I believe on Friday, I have mentioned that FMCG is getting into a leading quadrant on the RRG chart. So today, we are diving into FMCG sector, which is currently positioned in the leading quadrant of the RRG chart. And this indicates a strong relative strength and positive momentum, making it a prime area to explore for potential investment opportunities. And let's take a closer look at some of the key stocks within this sector and analyze their performance on the RRG chart. So today in my video, I will cover the sector, which is FMCG, corresponding stocks under FMCG, and I will add a little information about how I filtered some of the stocks for FMCG by using other tool. And the third would be the current status of these stocks on the RRG chart. So first thing first, you're on the strike platform. But before that, I'll tell you what exactly I did. So I use a tool called Stock Scans, which I really like it because you have multiple options to explore here. So what I did here is I ran a simple filter by going to the new scan and I created a new filter. So what it gives you, it gives you the information about which sector are you looking for and what is the market capitalization that you are looking for and relative strength compared to the Nifty 500 for the last 3 months. You can play around with your filters. You can change it to 6 months, 1 year. You can play around with market capitalization as well. And you can add a different multiple filter. But I just want to focus only on FMCG and with a very minimal status of relative performance compared to the benchmark. So when I did this, I got a list of 24 companies and I can see the relative performance compared to the Nifty 500 for the last 3 months as well. So these are the columns that I've set as a part of ratio, and I can export this list. So I have already exported and I uploaded into Strike. So this is how I got the list of stocks for from FMCG sector. Now I'm on the Strike platform. Um, as you are already aware that how to upload the list of stocks together. So go to the watch list and here you have a different watch list over here. So you have an option called create watch list. You can create watch list. And the moment you create watch list, you have an option to import your watch list. So you can upload for a particular watch list. You can upload around 50 stocks for a particular watch list, and you can add manually other stocks as well. I think it consists only 50, I believe. Yeah, per watch list, yeah, 50 is the limit, but you can create multiple watch lists as well. Now, if I go to so when you are on the Strike platform, you can go to the watch list and you can upload your list of stocks that you are exploring it and go to RRG option. And again, a little disclaimer over here. Whatever stocks that we're talking about on in this video is not a buy and sell recommendation. It is to understand how RRG chart works and how it can help you to take your decisions or look at the overall market view for a particular sector. And the sector here in this video is FMCG. So I've already uploaded some of the stocks from FMG sector, which are relatively doing great compared to the Nifty 500. And um, as I always say, set the benchmark as Nifty 500. Time frame is weekly, and you can position it to center, or you can play around with your view. You can maximize or minimize whatever you want to do. You can look at the status of. So let's look at some of the stocks over here. You can see that Imami Limited has a reduce in the RS momentum. It still has a good relative strength, but it has lost the momentum. LT Food is having a very good RS momentum, as well as it is sustaining the RS momentum. And it has a good RS ratio as well. Bikaji has lost the RS momentum. And then Gyrus Wellness, I think it has okayish RS momentum and good RS ratio. Dodla is having a good RS ratio and RS momentum. Avanti Feeds, yeah, reduced in the RS momentum. It tried going upwards, but there is a slight reduction. Jyoti Lab, I think it is having a good RS momentum at this point in time. And ATFL, I think it got into leading, reduced RS momentum. Let's see. Colgate, very good RS momentum. Hudson having a good RS momentum and RS ratio. Hindustan Foods, I think, having a good RS momentum, and it is in leading. Hindustan Unilever is a little dicey and it has reduced RS momentum as well. Gillette, I have covered it today as well. So it is showing some sort of relative RS momentum, and we need to keep a close eyes because I could see it is getting filtered from the volume search filter criteria as well. So Dabur, it has reduced RS momentum. I'm very interested in the Parak milk because it is now in improving and having a good RS momentum. So let's see how far it goes into the quadrants. Tasty Bite is having a very good RS momentum. Look at the tail length. KRBL, yeah, it is slightly good. It isn't improving and headed towards leading. We'll wait for the good RS momentum. Heritage Food, yeah, got into weakening from leading and significant reduction in the RS momentum. Still having good RS ratio, and there is a reduction in the RS ratio. Sorry, RS momentum. Manorama, yeah, it's hovering in the weakening quadrant, trying to stay there, and then let's see how it goes. Vector Food reduced RS momentum, and it is in weakening. And Bajaj Consumer, it is in weakening. Godrej Consumer, I think it is hovering between leading and weakening, very close to the benchmark. ADF Food is very close to the benchmark, and there is a 90-degree move from weakening. So this is something which is very interesting for ADF food. Now, always remember when there is this, when the stock or script is in weakening, um, let me give you some of the examples. Let's look at this heritage food. Now, this has a very significant reduction in the RS momentum. Look at the tail length. So this is something is very interesting and to look at it whether it goes into lagging or not, because it has a significant reduction. So whenever you see a script is in weakening, you have to look at for the tail length, how big the tail length coming from leading to weakening. And remember, in weakening, the R's ratio is still good, but the momentum has reduced. So if there is a turnaround and the momentum increases, it may go back to leading again. But if there is a significant reduction in the RS momentum and it is having a big tail length, headed towards lagging and there is no sign of a change, then it is probably headed towards lagging. So this is how you can analyze by using RRG chart. You can export the list of charts and based on your filter criteria, upload it at once, and then pull the RRG chart and set the benchmark and look at the time frame. I mean, you can set the time frame and look at the status of different stocks where they are and combined with your technical and fundamental analysis as well. So, why I always emphasize on the RRG chart because it's a visualization tool. Look at this. It gives you a clear picture at one place, and our brain works on the visualization. Look at this. You are getting one picture at, you know, combining with all the stocks at one place. So this gives you a edge compared to any other tool, but it doesn't mean that other tools are not good. You have to use your technicals, you have to use your fundamentals to look at things, uh, and then combine with RRG. It's like, you know, it's like you have another weapon in your artillery. So just use this whenever and keep learning this, right? You by yourself you can keep doing the exercise. Look at this, and I'll leave the link for getting our Strike platform subscribe. You will get a 10% link if you 10% discount if you use my link, and it's free for 7 days. So try utilizing it, play around, keep learning, and if you wish to subscribe, feel free to go ahead and do that. It is not that costly as well, but it's up to you. With that, I'll just keep this video short and simple. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great evening. And Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.